hardline connection terminated. You received a new private message before connection was lost. Please disable local uplinks and exterior connections to continue.
If you're like me and grew up in the 80s, then you're in for a real treat when you play Technolust. Technolust is a 1980s cyberpunk-inspired virtual reality adventure that is one of the most immersive experiences we have tried in VR to date, and with all the references to old sci-fi movies, it made us reminisce back to such classic films as Blade Runner and the original Tron. Everything about this experience is highly polished, and all the attention to little details really make Technolust one of the must-play demos available today. What's great about this first part of the demo is the apartment is jam-packed full of 80s references and items. Some of our favourites include the Speak and Spell from the E.T. movie, the Atari 2600, Joust the game, and the photo with the King of Pop and Mr. T hanging on the fridge, just to name a few. Technolust takes place in a near future where 3D printing has become so common anyone can print anything. There is just one catch. A few multinational mega corporations control the rights to all 3D printing schematics. You play as a hacker and you are tested with collecting items in the first part of the demo to print a schematic to receive hacker broadcasts.
I'm going away for a couple of days. Can you keep an eye on the cats for me? I need you to watch those fat cats. The damn things have been chewing on my wires. You get me, Dad? Watch them for me. Thanks.
Overall, the game environment looks fantastic, and you can see a lot of time has gone into making everything feel real and authentic. We especially like the view from the window, as it looks like it came directly from Blade Runner.
Here's to give access to an encrypted data stream. I have added the data to my own systems.
Once you leave the apartment, you find yourself in a hallway with an arcade machine with the words "Ready Player One" in reference to the famous book from the author Ernest Cline. After some interaction, you are pulled into cyberspace where you need to do a short hack to proceed to the next area.
Shall we play a game?
The cyberspace area is the developer's take on the 80s version of Tron, replacing the blue colour with the yellow and green colour palette. This really fits well with the overall feel of the game, but some of the text on the screens can be a little hard to read, but this is more due to the Rift screen resolution than the game design.
Is accessing the subroutine remotely.
Once you figure out what is required in this area, you are finally left outside to the city. Again, we are reminded of movies such as Star Wars, Blade Runner and Back to the Future 2 as we look around the cityscape, as you can see cars flying through the air and holographic street signs.
We are not authorized to break curfew. I would not approach that sentinel without proper clearance.
Overall, we love the Technolust demo and can't wait to see how this game progresses. This new updated demo which we have received doesn't offer up too much new from the earlier demo, but it does sharpen up the visuals quite a bit and add some new items and videos. We highly recommend that you support this game's upcoming Kickstarter, as this game will be a must play for any VR enthusiast once it's released.
Schematic ready to print.